Well, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Deb Sofield, and you're listening to my weekly podcast series called Encouragement for Your Life. Most of you know I'm a national speaker, trainer, and coach. I like to say I help people find their voice and learn to use it. I'm also a conference speaker on the topics of public speaking, presentation skills, how to deal with the media, and crisis communication. I've got a number of other presentations on my website if you'd like to check those out. If your organization has an upcoming conference and you need a keynote speaker, I hope you'll reach out at debsofield.com. I would love to be a part. I've got a number of great books on the market. My best-selling book, Speak Without Fear. My book, Perfecting Your Platform. Both of those are on Amazon and Audible if you like to listen to books. And my series, Encouragement for Your Life, which is a compilation of these podcasts, they're available on Amazon, volumes 1 through 3. Just go into Amazon, type in my name, Deb Sofield, all my books will appear. I've got a great show for you today, and I'm calling it, May You Respond to the Call of Your Gift. I'm Deb Sofield. Thanks for joining me. Stay tuned. I'll be right back after the break. So I wanted to call this one, May You Respond to the Call of Your Gift and Find the Courage to Follow Its Path. It's from a poem called The Blessing by John O'Donohue. Recently, I was introduced to the words of the poem that prompted my title today. May you respond to the call of your gift and find the courage to follow its path. I'll give you the full poem in a bit, but for now, I just want to stop your world and ask you to focus on the idea, friend, you've got a calling. You have a gift, and you need, with all you have in you, to find the courage to follow its path. I know I've shared this before, but I keep a quote on my desk that says, "Our Father does not inspire us to do that which cannot be done." Every day when I look down at my desk, I see that quote, and every day I think to myself, well, what am I supposed to do today? I'll admit some days I find myself questioning my own path, not because I don't know what it is or because I don't think it can be done, but because it's hard and sometimes I have no idea how to start. But then, figuratively speaking, I strike another match and light a bit of my path and keep walking. Why? Because, friend, I am blessed and just bullheaded enough to believe that I've got smarts and guts and the courage to follow the path before me. And you do too, if you'll learn to listen, trust, and act on your intuition. When you finally admit to yourself that you're not happy in the place where you are, it is then when you will find the courage to start walking. And when you finally and soulfully respond to the call of your gift and dig deep inside your heart, mind, body, and soul, friend, I believe you are going to find the courage to follow its path. When you honor your God-given, inspired gift, it will become an all-consuming fire. Now, wherever you find your inspiration, I encourage you to name it and claim it, and then live it and stop acting like you're not gifted because you are. Everyone I know has been given a gift of a path. How you choose to find it, follow it, or forget it is a personal decision. But make no mistake about it, it's about how you choose to use your gift in the world. The hard work is figuring it out, dusting it off, shining it up, and learning how to interpret your calling in your way. So let me go back to my personal quote, "Our Father does not inspire us to do that which cannot be done." And what that means is you and I have a duty, a right, a calling to follow the path that we've been given. Do we always know where it'll take us? No. Should we care if we get lost? Actually, no. For goodness sakes, for once in your life, be confident that you can find your way back. But the most surprising thing is this. No one else can walk your path for you or for me. It's our path to our destination. And let me remind you, dear reader, listener, because we're getting older, we need to get going. Tell me, have you responded to the call of your gift? Have you found the courage to follow its path? If not, as your friend, I ask you, please tell me why. Why are you not responding, reacting, or redirecting your life to follow your call? I'm going to suggest that fear is what's holding most of you back. Even though we know that fear is a fraudster, a deceiver, a fabricator, a cheat, a liar, it's made up by our own insecurities and self-doubt. And yet, for so many of our friends and family, It rules their lives. I'm sure you know the acronym for fear, false expectations appearing to be real, or my favorite, forget everything and run. Hear me, we all have the power to push through the wall of fear to the goal that we have been given. We've been thinking about, praying for, and working towards. Do not let the shadow of the unknown cover your light or steal the gifts you've been blessed with. Do not deny your own power to make things happen. And seriously, some of you need to wake up and see the world for what it is and then figure out where you are standing, or should be standing, to get the job done. Let me now share the full poem so you'll understand my urgency to push you to your path. Again, it's called A Blessing by John O'Donohue. May you awaken to the mystery of being here and enter the quiet immensity of your own presence. May you have joy and peace in the temple of your senses. May you receive great encouragement when new frontiers beckon. May you respond to the call of your gift and find the courage to follow its path. May the flame of anger free you from falsity. May the warmth of heart keep your presence aflame. May the anxiety never linger about you. May your outer dignity mirror your inner dignity of soul. May you take the time to celebrate the quiet miracles that seek no attention. May you be consoled in the secret symmetry of your soul. May you experience each day as a sacred gift woven around a heart of wonder. Wow. Now you can probably imagine what I felt when I first read those lines and realized that is what I wanted to live and experience each day as a sacred gift, woven around the heart of wonder. But that's only going to happen if and when I respond to the call of my gift and find the courage to follow its path. As a speaker coach, every day I meet people who tell me what they want to do, plan to do, hope to do in life. And more times than I care to count, when I walk away, I feel profoundly sad because all they did was chatter about their highfalutin dreams without any explanation, understanding, or reason for the path they're going to create or follow to achieve their dreams with the gifts they felt they've been given. Catherine Peterson is famous for saying, "A dream without a plan is just a wish." Listen, with some fairy tale dust from Tinkerbell, your wish might come true. And frankly, I hope it does. But in the meantime, when Tinkerbell is probably trying to find your house, maybe you need to step out of La La Land and get to work on your calling and start walking, or better yet, run down your path. And I know it may sound snarky and harsh, but the truth is this. When you finally admit to yourself that you're not happy, you're not fulfilled, or you're not content in the deepest part of your soul, well, that may very well be the place or moment when you catch a glimpse of the vision of where you should be going. And I can say with certainty, at that moment, you will see the wonder of how the gifts you've been given, whether you've used them or not, could be used to change your life if you will respond with the courage and finally learn to trust yourself. Dear listener, you have a choice. Choose wisely. And know my prayer for you is that you do respond to the call of your gift and find the courage to follow its path. Have to say, I love the poem. I'm going to print it out and put it in a place where I can see it and always be reminded of the truth of this blessing. And I hope you'll do the same, acting on every part that speaks to you so your life may speak to others. Yeah, that's my message today. And friend, I think it's an important message because I can only tell you how many times I meet people who just look at me with a blank stare like, call of my gift, what will I do? And I'm like, well, what is your heart's desire? And then there's a pause. And in that pause, I simply want to say, may you respond to the call of your gift. All right, friends, thank you for joining me. I hope you'll join me next week. We're going to continue this theme of not just responding to your gifts, but acting on them, because I believe together we can work towards a better day that will put you where you want to go in life. And remember, Deb doesn't care what the world says about you. I want you to know I care about you. I care about you because once you respond to the call of your gift, I believe you can do big things. And I'm going to walk alongside you as we follow your dream to outrageous success together. All right, thanks for joining me. Take care, everybody. Join me next week. Have a good one.